Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin, and today we are over here at Chessington World of Adventures for our first vlog here of the 2022 season. And already when walking down we can see there's a lot going on to the park. But with me today we have got Adam, Derek, CALLUM Duplessis, my mum as well as my dad. We're going to be staying here not as long as we normally do. We're leaving at 4 o'clock today for other reasons, but there's still so many rides we're going to head on. We're going to explore the new additions of 2022. I want a bit of speculation about this attraction too, which I'm very excited to see next year. But CALLUM, you haven't been in a vlog since July, so are you excited for today?
Yeah. As I'm walking down here, I've got the sun in my eyes, which is very rare for Britain, but
especially Mark.
Yeah, but yeah, haven't been in a vlog for a year.
I know. You've missed out. Time flies when you're having a bad time, CALLUM. time flies. But Adam, are you excited to be back here as well?
Oh, it's good to be back at this park again. I mean, over the off season we came here a fair few times to check out all the construction. But you know what, it's nice to see the new bin and wing coaster coming along, and yeah, nothing really has come so far, but they are clearing the air, which is nice. Also, as well, it'd be great to get back on Vampire, Dragon's Fury, and of course Rattlesnake as well. That's a great roller coaster. But
yes, and talking about Vampire, that is where we are heading right away over towards Vampire. And I think we're going to start our vlog off with a nice Tom tip. I don't even know if CALLUM knows what these are yet. But my name is Tom, and these are my tips. And for Tom tip number 1 of the trip is to head to Vampire first. Because Dragon Fury, for starters, is a big no-go. Do not go to Dragon Fury unless you literally arrive at 9 o'clock and wait there till 10 o'clock when it opens, because that is near the entrance, the main entrance, everyone rushes there. Whereas Vampire is kind of in the back corner, so if you've never been here before, you'd find it quite hard to find, especially going on this entrance here. It's a lot quicker than going Transylvania way. So to get over to this ride first, you normally get a shortish queue, which means that you can get straight away to the next line of attractions before the queues start picking up. But yeah, off we go now. First ride of the day, the Vampire. Well, I think I'm going to retract my statement about Vampire in a short queue when it first opens, because I think you guys know where Vampire entrance is, and all the way through here is where the queue line, and it's still continuing, still up here. Honestly, where's the finish, to be honest with you guys? Like, we just started walking up and it's just like going non-stop, and I could be starting a vlog, but I decided that because I want to give you the insights of our whole day at the park, I am going to continue that. But Adam, you would have suggested maybe to leave this ride.
yeah, I think we should leave this, because I mean, for eating off this, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours possibly.
Yeah. Back, yeah. Like I said, if it was a little bit out of the entrance, because then let you in the queue line, yeah.
Sure, you don't want to join the queue?
No, I think I missed that one. No. Normally, they like don't let the queue into the entrance until 10, so of course it will go down from there. It's not like it's in the whole queue line as well, but at the same time, that's a long queue for Vampire. I mean, like, we're quite good with the queue lines here on the channel, but that queue is a no-go. However, on the way to our next attraction, I was hoping to go into Rattlesnake instead. We are going to just give you a quick bit of information, because if you enjoyed this video today and you want to see way more from around the world, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below, as it means the absolute world class. It means that you can get daily uploads from theme parks just like this. But CALLUM, with no further ado, let's try our luck on our next attraction, Rattlesnake. Here we go.
Why would you do that? Why would you break your parade? Hardly keeping it
in. Okay, we've just completed Rattlesnake, and I'll talk about it in a sec, but the reason why we're quickly rushing this queue is because this ride has just opened, and that is not a bad queue for quite what I say. I think it's definitely worth it on a day like today. But in terms of Rattlesnake, yeah, if you have a COVID jab the day before, it's probably best not to ride, because my arm hurts, and going on there, jeez, it hurts a lot more. Rough, painful, you've been there got some good airtime moments, and before you know it, you're straight bam into a brake run. Yeah, that is not a pleasant experience at all. I think if you've got any sort of problems with your body, don't ride that, because that is painful. But anything positive about it? What do you like about it?
I mean, I totally disagree with that. To be honest, I actually think it's really good fun. Like, yes, it may be your classic wild mouse, but when you go and slam into the braids, yes, they're quite harsh on this one especially. However, when you do, what you got to do is just push your feet down on the side, and yet you won't feel like you're actually slamming into braids. Honestly, I think it's a really good ride. Like, the drops are good, the turns are good, and yeah, overall, it's a good
Brakes.
ride. Yeah, I've been praising it. I think it's good.
Yeah, so the only thing I had of this ride that I really wasn't impressed with Rattlesnake is that for Throuper, I mean, like, normally we get Merlin passes, they like to really prioritise the fast passes, but on Rattlesnake, every other car was a fast pass, which meant our queue was double what it should be. And I felt like if it had like one in every like 3 or 4 cars, then so be it. I'm still not a big fan of fast passes. I don't like the system how some people like to skip the queue and pay money. I think that's a bit unfair. But I don't mind if we do one of free. But like with V2, the other Dalton Towers, you want to check out our vlog, it should be up there. That was like half the car was us. And the same Rattlesnake. I mean, like, it could have been like a 10-minute queue, but we had to wait like half an hour for a ride, which wasn't the greatest. But Callum, first ride of a 2022 season, how was it, Rattlesnake?
Rough.
Yeah, well, what a great ride to start off with.
Like, it wasn't that bad, you know, it was a short queue for the start of the day, so...
It's definitely worth a ride. If you go in there, it's definitely worth having a ride in there, and after there, it's like Marmite. Some love it, some hate it, but personally over here on Coastin, not a big fan of it. But what I am a big fan of is Manoeuvre 2022 Croc Drop, wherever you're heading on to right away. Look forward to another drop tower. It's going to be good. Hello.
We're recording.
Yes. We just had a drop on the Croc Drop, and yeah, I'm not too impressed today. I think it's very busy, it's very tough operations, and even though it was really good fun, I think we waited an hour queue for that, did we, Callum?
Yeah, about an hour.
Yeah, like, I'm not talking about the channel a lot, I'm honestly always really positive actually about theme parks, but we arrived here at like 9:45, 10 o'clock today, and we've done 2 rides, which are Rattlesnake and Croc Drop. And Croc Drop, when we were in the queue for the ride, the ride broke down. It was like, normally we don't like go off the queue line, but we didn't, we decided to stick to it, and that brings us perfectly on to Tom tip number 2. Because when the park announces that a ride has broken down, it has not been able to be operated by the person working in the cabin. So then they call over the technical support, but often the technical people don't even get over there until like 20 minutes after they do it. So you might as well wait if you're in the queue line till you see the people in the blue jackets arrive. And if they're there for like half an hour, then obviously you go. But we were there for like 10 minutes, everyone left the queue line, we got right to the front, and then after that, then they came along, fixed it in like 5 minutes, and we went back, have a go. So that's pretty good, but at the same time, it's busy today, and we are now in the queue for, is it called Chicken Drop? No, dropping chicken, and we just thought we could get some food now because there's nobody, because otherwise get another queue line, like an hour, 2 hours, it will go longer. But oh my god, you guys are in luck because Tom tip number 3 is right now. What in one minute? I know, crazy, right? But Tom tip number 3 is, and I stress it's one of the most important Tom tips, is to get lunch at 11:30. The catering opens at 11:30 all around the park, and if you turn up here at 12, 1 or 2 on a day like today, expect a good hour queue for lunch alone. Whereas if you just go half an hour earlier, because no one thinks to get lunch at 11:30, do they? You get a much shorter queue over here at the thing. So good, that's what we're gonna have. Never ate it before. We had the Alton Towers, which we're a big fan of. So why not?
Yeah.
Let's
see what it's like.
Let's drop in some chicken.
I wonder if they sat there just counting all this.
Are you guys getting hungry right now? But one thing I do know is that you are hungry for more vlog. I had to to say. I don't know how to phrase it, but I had to say that. But while Callum just shakes his head, we're going to have a quick talk about cock and drop tricking? No, drop and tricking, yeah. It doesn't really work. My pubs are a lot better than that, Callum.
Maybe.
But whoa, when you keep for River Raft, they've moved it around because it's a popular ride. Before we do go on to this ride, look at that, Callum. River Raft, jeez, that's so pert. But anyway, it says 79 minutes. I don't think it is. We looked at it earlier, it doesn't say 9 minutes, but you never know with this park. They can just surprise you out of nowhere. In terms of the chicken, Callum, how did you find it?
I think it was actually alright. Very good meal.
It wasn't bad price as well, and I said.
No, it really wasn't.
Like, I don't know how much yours cost, but you had like a proper nice burger, having another meal as well. And then for us, I bought the 20 chicken nuggets, which they weren't so much like breaded, they were more battered, that was it, and battered chicken nuggets. So some love and some hate them. However, I think they were okay for £7.50.
I thought they were a bit greasy.
Yeah, but £7.50 that's quite good value actually for a theme park. Like, go to some places down here, you can easily get up to like £30–40 per meal, and then check out the price, £7.50 for chicken nuggets. Little bit of a goodie over here at Chessington World of Adventures. Right now though, we get some great views of the rides, but we're in the queue for Toon Blast, as I did mention a second ago, and it looks okay. So I'm a big fan of this ride. They normally have very quick throughputs for each attraction, but with the fast passes, and you know what Chessington like to do with fast passes, we've waited in here from this point here, we've waited for like 20 minutes before, and then other times we've waited for a good hour or two. So we'll have to find out. We'll keep you guys informed throughout the queue line and show you some clips on the rides, which is quite cool. Wow, me and Callum have just completed Toon Blasters, and what do you think of that, Callum?
I think it was really good actually. I didn't play as you saw, but yeah, no, it was really good to take in the scenery.
Exactly, yes. And of course, remember COVID vaccines I mentioned earlier. I'm tired. I'm like so tired, but I'm going to continue to talk for you guys and to have a queue line, because in fact, it wasn't 75 minutes advertised. It was half an hour, and with all of the walking going through, very fast operations, and not many fast passes in fact, being in the queue line, we actually managed to get on there really quickly and get on the ride. In addition to that, when we were on the ride itself, we did get the back row, which I must have been normally like back row. On that ride, it didn't put that much, so you didn't see a lot from the back row.
No, I mean, it was good though, you know.
Yeah, it's sometimes nice to go on the ride and not play the game, because quite often on the channel we do end up going on the ride and playing a game, trying to get the highest skill we can. Whereas today we decided just to chill back, enjoy the ride, get some clips for you guys, and before we then continue our day. And actually, that was really, really good fun. nevertheless, right now, Adam just gave us a call and said that something he's been testing. So,
I'm not, of course, Giant's Fury.
yeah. So literally a few minutes ago, Dragon Fury had been testing. Yeah. Is it the first one open this year?
I believe it is, because over there, I mean, we'll show a bit later, but over there, you can show it now, but over there, there's like a canopy over the brake run, and I believe that this is the first day it's been properly finished. I really do hope
it wasn't open on the opening day, definitely.
No, definitely. I really hope it doesn't stay like that, because it does not look good at all. But so far, at least the coast is going to be open, because I mean, this is a massive draw for people. Like I was saying with Islands of Adventure, like you've got like Velocicoaster and Hagley Crash Greatest Moment Adventure, and if one of them was down, you'd be disappointed. And that's all the same here in Rattle.
Yeah, you've kind of got
and Giant's Fury.
It's
good to get them up.
But hopefully next year, the new ride opening. Very excited for that.
Oh, I love being at coasters.
I know, yeah. It's all, you know a bit more because I don't really know a lot about it, but I know it's launched. And
yes, B&M Wing Coaster, launch one. Meant to be 300 Jumanji, but we don't currently know. But yeah,
it's pretty exciting. But yeah, right now we're going to stand in the queue for a little bit, see if it does open. Of course, there still is a chance that this ride won't open, but
we're taking a risk.
Looking at the testing, it's worth taking a risk instead of waiting waiting for it to open and waiting a 2-hour queue later on like vampires on right now. So, wish us luck as we try head on to the Dragon Fury. Thanks once again, Chessington. They got the ride working, but no, they want to wait an hour till opening it. So they said everyone let's leave, and I don't know if it's going to be an hour, to be honest. I think it might be like 10 or 20, 30 minutes. And if we were sending the whole day down, we'd say, well, now is not a bad time to wait, bring us into the queue line. But when we're a bit rushed on time, we've got like a few hours left today, I feel like I want to just get some more ride attractions instead of waiting for a long time. So next up, me and Callum are going to try luck once again, second time for charm, over onto Vampire. And I hope it's not as long as it this morning. We did agree actually. I think it's going to be a Tom set number 4. When you go to rides, stick in the queue lines. It may be long, it may be a painful queue line, but if you think like for a queue line, I don't know, it's like you want to wait half an hour, but it's an hour, that's 30 minutes, yeah, but if you keep walking around between all the rides, trying to find what you want to do, about half an hour that you'll be waiting in the queue line, you'll be spending walking around. So you want to, when you look at queue lines, think, if you're determined to, especially at parks like Alton Towers, not here so much, but stick to the queue lines, because otherwise you're going the whole day walking around, and sometimes, like our last ride, it says only 5 minutes, and it is not 6 minutes. So the majority of times we do recommend not to trust the queue lines on rides, because especially at the end of the day, a little thing that Merlin do is at the end of the day, they make the queue lines longer than it actually is. And the reason for that is because once they get through everyone, because as long as you get in the queue by 5:02, and as long as you by the o'clock, you can go on the ride, which then means they make the queue longer, so then they have less people entering into the queue line, and therefore the staff can go home early. So it's all right, and the same in the morning. In the morning, they normally make the queue lines a little bit shorter, so people do go in there in the morning, wait in the queue line for a little bit, and then after you do it once, you're not have to do it again. So when you do head to the theme parks, just bear that in mind. So the majority of the times, we don't even really look at the queue lines. We normally we obviously as girls go here a lot, we just judge it on what we think. But I think we just stick to the Callum, as long as it's knocking at the entrance.
It's not out the entrance, it is at the entrance.
Yeah. I think you just have to stick something, I was going to, as I said earlier, walk around. This is a decent ride.
That might be out the edge.
Oh no, it's not, no, it's literally, oh no, bar like 5, I think we just do it. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. With the Vampire. Right now, hopefully this doesn't break down too. ask you guys a question. If someone said to you that you can go on Vampire for 110 minutes, would you do it? I don't know. But I bet 110 minutes. Well, that's exactly what we just did. We waited 110 minutes. Probably the longest queue I've ever had to wait for that ride. But at the same time, it was a good ride, and we could have a queue line all day. But we managed to get through it. It went very slowly. Again, half the train was taken up by fast passes and disabled. So that made our queue like double the length. So yeah, long queue. But at the same time, it's good to get on the main coaster today because as Dragon Fury is now opened. Oh no, wait. Open and then closed again. Opened at 80 minutes, closed. Literally, the rides are now closed. Include Rattlesnake, closed. Dragon Fury, closed. What was the closed, Callum?
I can't even remember. There's a lot of main rides are closed, basically.
Yeah, there are a lot of main rides that are closed over here today. So, yeah, I know it's mental. Everything is like sharks and then sharks and then sharks, and it's like therefore people obviously crowd over towards these rides, and I don't know. I feel like Chessington needs to find a way to do that. I sent Callum in the queue line for this ride. I was saying, Chessington, every single ticket you buy now, it used to be like if you had Merlin passes, you get in whenever you want. Now, because of COVID, they are reducing the capacity for the attractions, which basically means that they can determine how many tickets you get in. And even though some other paid tickets never run out, if they knew that 5 or 6 rides are going to be closed today, reduce the capacity even further so people can actually have a good day. And I feel it's instead of people complaining right now, but they literally have done 4 or 5 rides because we are quite experienced. Do you know what I mean? At theme parks, like we go here weekly, sort of that, and I
mean, we expect some delays, but
yeah, but we know what we're doing here. Like it's not like some people who might go, "We'll just go here first, here first." We know exactly how to do it pretty much. Have anyone at the park today? We must be up there who we know the best ways to do a ride, and we've only got done like 4 or 5 today, and that's like when we normally get done like 12, 13, 14, 15 even. It's a bit like, come on Chessington, we need to step up our game a little bit, especially for opening. And when it gets to August time, jeez, yeah, might not even attempt to go in August this year, but hey ho, a quick Tom tip number 5 for you guys if you're heading on hill on a busy day. See, again, that's stay close. If you're heading on a busy day, the best thing to do is when you arrive to the park, you want to arrive at 9 if the park's at 10. Get in the queue, get in the security line, get through there, stand the entrance. At that point, rush to the first main ride. So for example, at Chessington, rush to Dragon Fury or Vampire straight away, how quickly you get there, and get on there right away. And then throughout your day, have lunch at 11 o'clock, because at 11 o'clock it's the quietest for lunch. Then at 12 o'clock, you're having lunch, and go on another big ride, and also in between you smaller rides, and then at the end of the day, you board the longest queue at the park at like 5 minutes too, because once you are in the queue line, you're allowed to go on the ride itself. So basically, you get to just have a queue line which you'll be going home anyway, and plus, if you are in that queue line, throughout the day, they obviously let all the fast pass go through, so like give it 20 minutes, and the queue, because all the staff want to go home, races through. So there's a quick tip on you want to do if you want to do a busy day well. However, right now, me and Cam, we have about half an hour left, and even room on the broom is like 35 minutes. We can have a quick explore around and see if there's any rides that have got a short queue, see what new additions are over here for 2022, and yeah, that's about it. So enjoy the clips and see if you get another ride. You never know, guys. You want a ride, Callum?
not really. Not like you.
Nah, a little bit too long. Let's continue. Even that has a queue. Like, what hasn't got a queue line today? What's to do that? But I thought I'd just catch up with you again here because there's been a little bit done towards this area. Like, I think it's quite good. There's a lot of refurbishments over here. Obviously, little flags up there. They've got the little stools, decorations. Yeah. Oh, and then that's all done. Right, it's done quite a bit, and all the paint and stuff. Yeah, that's really cool actually. Really thought this land, like, it kind of felt a bit like empty. Almost like I had doubts and nothing going on. But they're like all these models. But right now it feels as if they kind of touched up a little bit of paint, did a little bit of theming. I mean, oh, is Tut Terminal, is there a short key?
It's around the back there.
We'll have to decide. But I don't know how much we'll do today because this is busy today. Really busy. Nah, don't have time for Tut Terminal, do we, Callum?
No.
We do have time for Ben & Jerry's though.
Always time for that.
Always time for Ben & Jerry's. So what we're going to do now, like literally we have like 5 minutes left of the day. We're going to decide to go in the shop quickly because There's literally nothing that we can do right now. We'll give our full solo up and review at the end of the day, but yeah, I like Chessington, but today I think if you pay to get in, I'd be going to customer service, let's say that at least. But hey, we're gonna look at the shop now, see the new Merlin Pass range is coming out, and what other goodies you can buy for Chessington World of Adventures. Exciting stuff. Callum, where are we at now? The Merlin Pass collection, and what do you think of it?
The design's not really bad, but it's just the whole point of just wearing Merlin stuff.
Yeah.
Already.
It's not like you're wearing Nike, is it? It's like...
I don't mind that these things, like...
Probably
a small one.
Probably not the size.
I mean, also probably not for that price either.
Actually, let's do that. It would be Merlin merch without Merlin price, would it, Callum?
No.
I don't mind this jumper right here. I think it's a bit too purple, but I don't mind. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that either. I don't know what the writing. I think that's a little bit weird. That's not my sort of wearing. I think the mugs are quite cool. I don't like.
I think the only thing I'd buy out of this whole section here would be these mugs, or maybe these. I like the colours.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. One, yeah. Yeah, I think £5 for a pin badge. Yeah. I know they're trying to watch on faces, but it's not plastic at least. It's something, but yeah. It just says Pass. I know there's a Merlin logo, but I think it's just quite cool.
Not the same thing on the other side.
What's right with Be Amazed part, but I like how we did like the M on it and the pass holder. But again, the Be Amazed, really? Oh, I don't know. But there you go.
I mean, these are basically the same things you get with the passes.
Yeah, basically you get good at feeling with passes, and then oh, I didn't see these before. So magnets.
Oh, they're cool.
If you look around the outside, you can just about read it. Oh, yeah, that's cool actually. If you look, I don't know if you can get a focus on it, but it's got all the different parks that you can visit. That's kind of nice. I like that magnet. That's pretty cool. But yeah, there you go. Merlin Pass holder merch. There you go, from inside of the shop, but also our entire day over here at Chessington World of Adventures. As it is now 4 o'clock, the park is still open for another 2 or 3 hours, I think it is today. So if you're heading, you still get extra bonus time to do a few more rides and attractions. But as we are leaving at 4, I decided we have to end the vlog right now in front of the Dragon Fury, which is testing, but still hasn't opened. And I'm going to start off over with Callum. First vlogs in a while actually, but how's your day here at Chessington?
It's been good actually. It's been fantastic weather to be honest.
Yeah, the weather's fantastic, especially for March. Last year it was snowing now.
Yeah, it's been a great day actually. Even though the queues have been long.
So you got to make the most of them. You get here to you get into the park. You might travel. We travel up half an hour, 40 minutes to get here. Some travel up for a good hour or so. So make the most of the day. Like, why not? Yeah, so we did. So yeah, we had a really good day. I really have fun with it. I'm just going to mention a little bit about how the queue times and stuff. I'm talking from the sense that you're paying to get in the park, not so much us as pass holders who, if we walk around for a day, yeah, we'd be gutted, but at the same time, we're not paying for it. It's all free and including our pass. But Adam, you have been on a few ones. You also want to do a bit of filming. So how's your day been over here at the park?
You know, it's been good. I mean, I do like getting back to Chessington World of Adventures. It's a nice park, and like over the next few years, it's looking very bright their future. Honestly,
You see that here?
Yeah, 2022 they hopefully get a new entrance and 2 new rides in Pirates Cove. And 2023 they're going to get a new bit at Wind Coast and a new land. So it's pretty crazy.
It's looking good, especially all the Merlin parks.
Exactly. But I mean, you know,
yeah, literally, it could be entrance now. Like,
so weird.
It's very different than it used to be, but hopefully soon we will change it around. Like this in here, they started to do a little circle, it's kind of removing all the queue lines. It looks a lot nicer, I've got to admit. I wish they, yeah.
It does actually. But you know what, I mean, it's been a good day. Like, rather say it's good to get back on. You know, I feel like all the coasters that I've done today, I mean, I did a couple of them, and you know, they all felt really good. So I feel like all the rides are running well today. And yeah, Tiger Rock as always, best right here, so.
Yeah, you're lucky you got on that one, actually. We didn't get on that one because it kind of had like the queue outside the entrance. And I will talk about my opinion as a Merlin Pass holder later on, but if you did play in the park today, I would be going up and complaining at this thing. We've done a total of 5 rides, I think it is. Not like we had like a break for an hour, we've literally gone ride. Got 5 rides, got lucky in some because like we had a short queue, we just joined the queue line. And Vampire was 110 minutes.
Oh, it's crazy.
It is very, very easy. If you did pay, I don't know, like 35 pence each, I think it is to get in the park, I would definitely think it's worth, or dare not stay complaining about it because it, especially for someone who may not come as often, not where rides are,
Yeah. And, I mean, it's hard. Like, I mean, I'd never recommend fast track, but like some days,
Yes.
if this is your only time here in like a long time, and this is what we see when we go to like America, so if this is your only time here in like a long time, you're probably best off if you're coming on a Saturday, any Saturday of the year, you're probably best off getting.
Yeah, so
it's probably going to be worth.
Well, I was saying to Callum, the best time to come, if you're being honest, if you obviously haven't got kids, go during school time, that is the quietest, like, decor event. And obviously, if you do have kids, you have to go on the weekend. Sunday's normally most advisable, even though
it stays till the end on Sunday.
Even though school is annoying the next day, it means you get shorter queues. And out of the months of the year, we usually find, apart from Christmas time, which is nothing's open, we normally find, but actually not Christmas actually, Christmas kind of like lots of activities going on, but there's less ride availability there. But if you go in September time, find out the quietest, so
yeah, September's
that's the time to go. However, if you have to come, like I stay on some holidays, I think basically if you're going to get a fast track as well to the park, it is the equivalent of paying for 2-day tickets basically.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's pricey, but I mean, this is what we say of America. Like,
so
I mean, if we ever do go back there, we'll probably just get a fast track for some of the parts. Because I mean, if you're only spending 1 day at some of these parts, you want to maximize.
Yeah, and if it's like I said, that's a day.
I mean, yes, I don't agree with fast track.
No,
I know I'm sort of going against what I say, but you know, I just think that sometimes it could be worth it.
Well, let's just say, for example, if there wasn't any fast track, all the queues today at a minimum would be half a queue line. So
yeah,
that stuff like Vampire would be 50 minutes, still obviously a lot of time, but then if all the other rides were open too, you'd get like 20-minute, half an hour queue to rides, which is absolutely acceptable. So that's what annoys me. There's a few people who want to get this bonus stuff and do that. However, if you are heading from a long way away, at the end of the day, people do it. So
and sometimes it could just be
yeah, and if it's summer holidays, I'd rather get 1 day in a fast track than go for 2 days. I hear this part because
I mean, if you have time, you can come for 2 days.
Yeah,
like,
but in terms of the pricing. But anyhow, my opinion the other day as a Merlin Pass holder, it was really good fun to go here at Chessington. It's such an underrated park, I think this place is. I think it's sometimes unusual in the sense that they have got rides, but they haven't got any children. It's not like Legoland, which is all children rides, nor is it like Thor Park gets more for the adults.
Yeah, it's like Wild Asia was amazing today as well. Like,
but like, it's got a weird vibe. I don't know what it is. You guys can't put my head or hand on it or whatever. But I got something about it I just don't get. But overall, I do like going here. We've got amazing hotels as well. If you want to stay overnight, we've done a hotel vlog from one of them. Plus, it's just like great rides as well here. Like, it has been nice to get on Vampire, Whoopie, Dragon Fury, and Tiger Rock. But didn't get on there. However, it's been a good day, and I'm really glad that you guys have enjoyed watching it. If you do want to see videos though, which we do get done more rides, check out our September vlogs on the channel because we do get a lot done more there. And if you want to see some less rides, check out August vlogs because we literally barely do anything. But we do like on the channel to document every single like kind of month, because if you are heading on this month next year, it's good to be aware of what the queue lines are like. But that is it from me, Tom Derrick. It's nice to have Callum back in the video again, but and Adam of course, my hands as well. But I'll see you guys next time for another video on the channel. My name is Tom from Coastin, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye from Chessington.